Alright, welcome to Lost in Random, and we're just gonna hop into it.
Long ago, in a land you might remember from your dreams, the power of randomness was celebrated by all. Those with dice would roll them to shape their destinies, and the bravest few would challenge each other in games of chance. Epic tournaments, in which their very lives would hang in the balance.
Fortune to me! Hurry! Get the energy!
Alright, guess there's no introduction, we just
Energy, Fortune!
gonna get the dice energy. This movement is very weird. I have no clue what this game is about, by the way.
Where's the die? Roll it! Come on!
Now we roll our die.
This!
Wait, so we just have a different weapon?
Random rules! Random prevails!
Okay.
Challenge! Having second thoughts?
So yeah, I got this game from a friend, and it looked kind of neat, so I'm just gonna play it a bit. I know nothing about it.
Watch out!
But that was in the era of the dice wielders. And like all eras, it too would come to an end, fading into legend and mystery.
So it seems like it'll be some kind of hack and slash type.
Our story begins later, in Wanecroft, a small village populated entirely by people who have never once been dealt a fair hand.
Don't you want to play Diablo 2 Remaster?
Attention, Wanners! I am the Queen, and my dark dice will decide your fate. Random rules! See that, Bernard? You're a sixer.
Oh, wow! I'm gonna live in the Queen's Dream Palace for the rest of my...
Nuh-uh, you're a dirty 3, doomed to a life of fighting and misery.
That's cheating.
Well, so is having an almighty dice, Snake Eye.
Stop, you guys. Wrap this up. We should really get going.
It's
The art style is very
Even I promised
strange,
Mom
but
and
I
Dad to
like
take
it so
home.
far.
Hey, was that really necessary?
Come on, hurry up.
I did not watch a zero punctuation about this, if there is one. Is that like, that's probably like the one episode that I haven't watched in the last few. Because I did watch the one about Deathloop, and I think that's the most recent.
Odd, wait.
Stay behind me, sis. We've got to run home and hide. Now!
Dude, that sounds very difficult. Okay, I don't like the camera, it feels a bit weird. And we got stuck on a hammer. Can we run? No. Can't jump. Fixed camera. Very cinematic. I don't mind at all not having watched the zero punctuation. I don't think it's that bad to watch it beforehand, since they are usually fairly spoiler-free reviews.
With this? Ethan! That
But they usually do generally give a pretty good idea of what the game's about. Can I walk here?
Come on, let's get out of here.
Man, why couldn't you show me being dissected? That too. I mean, he plays a lot of games, so it makes sense you wouldn't play all of them. And if I do this before the review. Yeah, because I mean, he doesn't usually review games when they come out. This game came out the 10th of September.
Random rules!
That's Nanny Fortuna. Works for the Queen, kidnapping children for her.
Kidnapping?
And so the Queen decreed that any child who had reached the age of 12 would be given the grand honor of rolling her one true dice, which would reveal to them their place in the world of random.
Check out this secret portal.
Bring me all of the children.
It's called a door.
An old crawl space.
It works for us. Nice work, Bernie. Let's go.
For the Queen's wisdom is as wide as her power.
Why do I need quest updates when it's literally just follow the path?
Easy for all of you to do what she says, since she is and ever shall be correct.
Yeah, well, I like it.
And though you may feel a twinge of emotion when you watch your children,
The animations there are a bit crummy. It's like the same, I know, 5-6 keyframes repeated.
which is joy. Joy.
Gotta follow the correct emotions, comrade.
Joy that her one true dice has deigned to fix the fates of your offspring. And joy, yes, joy that today her representative, me, the Nene Fortuna, has come to share her
I think I might be a bit quiet.
goal of
Where's the volume a bit?
Prepare to experience this joy, citizens. For what does random do?
Random rules.
Even.
This isn't made by indie devs. I think it was made by EA.
Sorry, Dad, I tried to.
There's no time. She'll be here any minute.
Quick, get down.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Even.
And I got a present for you.
It's so cute.
Make a wish.
It looks a bit like Klaus, you know, that painted movie that was very similar, like was 3D. It was published by EA, sorry, you're right. Which I guess doesn't say too much.
And the Queen said, every child of 12 years shall throw this supreme dice, and so it was. For random is fair, random prevails, and random rules. Random rules. Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day.
Man, I love playing Hollow Knight. It's Metroid Dread. It's not today, in fact, because I can't read. Because that releases on the 8th of October. And today is, in fact, not the 8th of October.
Now, roll
I got
dice,
confused
and
by
let's see
getting
what
the
kind of
email about the
person you
preload.
truly are.
Whoops. It's gonna be a 6? Nope.
It had been settled.
At least she'll be a sixer.
Even! Oh, no!
Stop it!
And so, Maud's destiny came to be living by the side of the Queen up in the Sixer's palace.
I
where,
assume it's a magic dice. I mean, it obviously is.
Even's nightmare was just beginning.
Because I can't imagine that a sixth of the population lives in her palace. Metroid Dread, not Metroid Read. To be fair, reading is very, very difficult. That's an odd thing to say. But then again, we are in a very odd place. I have a feeling I can make a ton of very, very poor puns here, and I will do it. I do not apologize. How would you imagine that that is odd? It's a ghost.
Odd. I'm gonna find you, okay? Tell me where you are, Odd. Help me find you. Odd. I'm here, sis. I'm coming, Odd. Odd.
Seeing a ghost is quite odd. It's obviously a dream. She's traumatized. I can't blame her for dreaming random weird stuff. Oh boy, another loading zone.
More than a year had passed since her sister had been taken away from her, and in all that time, Even had never dreamed like that before.
Why is she living in the matchbox?
Even knew she was now awake, and knew this was the same house she'd lived in her entire life. But something seemed off. Some things. A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said he'd sailed the 7 seas, and then drowned in the 8th. A painting of Aunt Cordelia. She could play every single musical instrument in Wanecroft, which was impressive.
So,
but
like,
not
her
them
memory
well,
got
which
wiped?
was markedly less impressive. An image of great-great-great-grandmother Waters. She was the woman who'd invented sliced bread, which made everyone very excited. Well, before then, they'd just taken great big bites out of loaves.
Why am I floating on the stairs? This is... it's a very nitpicky thing, but this bugs me a lot.
200 years ago, he ate all his clothing to win a bet. Even supposed that was the reason this portrait stopped at the neckline.
No, this does look like the house that we saw a little bit earlier.
Even's father never told her stories. He preferred reality to fantasy. The physicality of hammers and nails to the ephemeral mists of dreams and fantasy. Oh, it was still very late. Or was it very early? And Even didn't want to wake her parents.
Is this a dream or something?
Even's mother had always painted, and she'd share with Even the stories she'd hidden in her paintings. Wonderful tales of daring heroines and dashing adventure. She told her never to share these stories with the outside world. These stories might upset the Queen, and she had eyes and ears everywhere. Odd shoes, little parts of her life, still dotted their house. These paintings showed stories Even's mother told her was safe to share, because they were true. Well, so she said. Like the story of the card makers of Five Town, who'd suffered a horrible fate. The scariest painting Even's mother had ever made was of the Shadow Man, a mysterious figure who'd gobble up children who'd ventured too far from home. Even was too old to believe in such stories. Or at least, that's what she told herself. Even's parents had locked the door securely, as they had every night since Odd was taken.
Yeah, so like the two characters are reversed somehow? I'm not a child, so I'm an adult playing terrible games. And I do it voluntarily, which is worse somehow.
Even stared at the toy, feeling the ground tilt beneath her. That was the exact same stuffed animal she'd given Odd on the night she was taken. Even knew her parents would be heartbroken when they woke and found her missing. But she had to go. She had to know.
So we're on a quest to rescue our sister.
That glowing figure seemed to keep its distance from Even. When she got closer, it moved further away. It was leading her somewhere.
Easy there, Even. What are you doing out so darn late? You're running like the old witch Uma put a curse on you. Oh, darling. You're thinking about your sister, aren't you? I feel you, child. I do. But she's been gone now a year. Ah.
Why are they not... Why is that not voice acted?
You're not fooling around. I remember being your age once, I do. And I know how important imagination can seem. All right, I'll get out of your way. But don't tell your parents you saw me, deal? You're quite welcome, young Miss Even. And stay away from the outskirts.
Feels like they couldn't just animate her moving. They did manage to catch. I mean, that might actually be a bit difficult to work, but still.
Please, wait up.
This
No, look.
was one crop.
They actually have voice acted her,
And her small family.
but they just didn't want to
Like
pay her.
all oneers, they hauled junk for the cargo ships that came and went in the night. All this labor was done for reasons that were never clearly understood. The Queen willed it, and no one would dare oppose her. And that was enough for everyone. Everyone, that is, except Even.
Get it? No one opposed her because we're all ones here. Man, I'm hilarious. The game's already super slow, more slow voice acting. You're not wrong, but the thing is, they could have sped up that writing a bit as well.
You seem like you're looking for something, kid. I thought I recognized you. You're Odd's sister, right? Did the big roll a year ago, if I recall. She's in the Queen's care now, kiddo. There's nothing any of us can do. And I think you should give up on her, Even. She's a Sixer now. Nobody ever comes back from that.
So there's like human and fish people living together. This I mean, I probably shouldn't question it too much. That's racist. I know, right? How it's disgusting. Actually have different species living together. Oh, there you are.
There, you saw it, didn't you? There it was again.
Halt! None shall enter the docks tonight by order of Her Majesty. You can't be here, little girl. That's only more reason not to let a child in here. Why, I'd walk you home myself if I wasn't so busy guarding this area, as you can see. It's a very important job. Now run along, little girl. You shouldn't be here. Hiding? Ah, there's no secrets here, little girl. All day long and all year long and all life long, there's only one thing that happens here. Junk gets loaded onto boats. Sorry, that's classified. Top secret, very royal. Ah, The very idea that the Queen would not share her ultimate secrets with me, a random Wonder security guard. No, I assure you, I definitely know all the good stuff. I'm, just not willing to share them. Ha! That may well be true, but that doesn't mean I should entrust the Queen's state secrets, which I assure you I'm definitely privy to, with you. Now run along home. It's past your bedtime.
Yeah, because the voice acting doesn't match up. It's, what I'm thinking. I'm in the favor feeling I can probably follow the ghost a little bit more. Oh, we can also... I'll go down the ladder first. I don't... The options are extremely poor. Like that's like something I haven't mentioned. Like literally, you have a slider for your resolution. You have render scale. That's it. Can I up the difficulty? No. Oh, and freaking backspace is back, which is weird. Instead of escape. That really bothers me. This game was developed by Mexicans and aliens. You know? Why the Mexican part? Okay, I don't think there's anything here. Wait. Can I? Oh. Darn. Kind of hoping he'd react.
Come on!
Or whatever that spirit wanted, it seemed to involve bringing even here. But why?
No fall off on that, which is quite lucky. After Dice the Dungeon seems like a Dice game devoid of life. I wouldn't say that.
Random rules, even. Wow.
I like the atmosphere so far.
Well, look at you.
So I have never played Dicey Dungeons.
So far from home, and all alone. You're lucky the Queen is looking out for you, child. You've heard the good news, haven't you? The Queen is a force of nature.
I don't disagree there. I like the atmosphere, but it's still very slow.
You don't debate death. You just go along with her. Because you know her rule is law. She is eternal. She's never wrong. She makes the rules, random rules, and they're always right. It's incredible to live at the same time as such a wondrous being. I hope one day she notices me, up riding a shining spider stallion,
notices my love for her, notices my worship.
The animations are extremely poor.
More than life. I just want to be her, to be with her.
This is
I mean,
extremely
to feel
jarring
her
now.
hand on my head and know she judged me and found me good. It would completely destroy me. I'd love every minute of it.
I don't know what to think about that.
Was unique. Some who lived here were kind, treating the queen with respect, and others seem to have been broken by her in one way or another. But it was home, the only home even had ever known.
So, two-sided. You ever wonder what life's like in the other zones?
Bad. I don't know. I like Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. They were
It must
great.
be so glamorous to be so cosmopolitan. So two-sided. The glory of battle, yours for the taking. I could be a hero. Before the war, it was a sight to behold. Now, though, after the Queen ruined it trying to find those...
You have extremely
awful
peasant
rebels.
taste. You like Nintendo
So
games.
dreadful there.
I can't deny that I like
I
Nintendo
hear
games.
everyone works so
My taste is
hard.
pretty alright.
It's where the magical cards used to be made, you know. Oh, it must be so wonderful there. Be recognized as the best of us. So long.
Just some. On a D6, it is at most a 2. Oof. I mean, Hamster, your taste in video games is rather polarizing. I am allowed to like bad things, because I won't say Nintendo games are perfect, no. Far bloody from it.
Even knew that her fate was changing, that her future was suddenly filled with unknowns, and she also had the distinct feeling that she
If
would
only
be back
Nintendo
home
could make good games
quite
again.
some time.
Well, Dread looks pretty good, but we'll have to see in about a week. Why is it soon starting to be pink? Looks like a loading zone hiding. That's the die from the start of the game. The future's full of slow, unskippable narrative and ugly models. I don't think the models are ugly, but the dialogue is very slow. Right, so what's the special thing that we're going to be doing? I see what you mean. Yeah, I'd say it's a bit varied. Some of the models are alright, and some of them are just a bit eh. So we got some magic cards, and we got a bottle of things. Mysterious playing cards. They are beautifully painted in some angles. They seem to glow a faint blue. Pips. Okay. Are you playing U4?
Even could barely make out what the ghostly figure was. It was beautiful, inscrutable, and there seemed to be...
Yeah, let's just jump into the dark pit. Actually, no. She has it on her hip. It did look like it was inside her pocket. I do agree there.
There was no time to think. Even was either going home to her parents without answers, and with even more questions than before, she was getting on that boat. She felt a pull, beckoning towards something.
Oh, those are some nice cards you have there, kiddo. You find them yourself? Well, heck, let me take a look. Maybe these old papers will notice something you haven't. Well, look at these. Oh, these used to be everywhere, you know that? Oh, folks would trade them on the regular. Used to have quite a collection myself. I got them straight from the factories in 5 Tropolis where they made them, you know. Mint in books. Of course, that was before the war. A lot changed that night. Oh, we're still dealing with the consequences. Yeah, look around you, Missy. This ain't what things used to be. This ain't what things are supposed to be, either. The Queen, she distorted it all. Turned us from good, honest folks into whatever this is now. The most don't remember it. Only me, it feels like sometimes.
I feel like they... Making the animations exaggerated on those characters is not a bad move. Not a bad move at all. The issue is making it repeat about every 2 or 3 milliseconds. I feel like I'd like to collect that. Because it's extremely jarring to just see that the same talking animation like every few seconds. I really dislike it.
This ain't your home, kid. You don't belong here.
Yes, you said the game was probably created combat system first, everything else second. Yeah, so we played a little bit of the combat at the start. Oh. Before anything else, I liked it. That little section we played, it wasn't too bad. I hope there's more, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Many games are created that way, and yeah, I don't know. So what are you? Wait, we're already here? Ah, bollocks. I'm surprised. Yeah, same. I really expected it a bit more, but I think that's where a fair critique from Yasi also comes from. In that regard, is it like, so they made the game first, so the combat system first, and then they thought, you know what we need an intro that's about an hour or 2. What are you? Oh. Oh. So story pages are collectibles, I assume. What is this? Okay, I see. And I freaking backspace. I didn't look at the game after review, but I was intrigued by it. Yeah, so personally, what I would say is, after approximately 30 minutes, I don't want to go. Well, I did get this game for free. What I want to say. I think it's also taking quite a while to get started, and I don't think that's a good thing at all. Do I get past these? I think we're gonna have to go back to this later. Nah, man, I kind of just want to go get this so we can complete this now. Where do you move that to? No, you just do a passage. Anything? Can I shoot these? Nope. Cheers, hamster. See you later. Ah, here we go. There we go. Come on. I think it's a 3 cycle. No, no, no. Oh, please don't have to get all these again. No, I got all the story cards. Okay, so we can leave. Do, do, do. Let's hope we actually get some combat, but I think we're now gonna go find whatever it is that gives us the combat abilities.
No. You don't get to come here. This is my reserve spot. You get your own.
What do we have here? Bit broken. I wonder what the currency is going to be used for. Probably just buying upgrades. Just find it funny we can already get it.
Now, go away.
Not sure I like these. I like these little big glowing pillars for objectives.
Oh my. Who are you barging in here demanding who I am? Oh, I'm even too. Even less interested in letting you in. Now leave. This is Herman's hidey hole. My little stowaway chamber. My realm of adlubescence that you're not invited in. It's my ticket out of this muddy town. Means something that's delightful. Like my room here. Wow. You really are just a kid, huh? Well, guess what? I myself was a kid once. Kid Herman. And now I'm adult Herman, and I'm getting out of here. Now go find your own spot. There are no... Come on. There's got to be other spots. Go find them. Oh, for the love of... Fine. You little guilt tripper. I'll let you in. Oh, but before I do, we got ourselves some house rules. 1, be quiet. 2, don't touch anything. And 3, be quiet and don't touch anything. moment she'd let herself think about it, even realized she was actually exhausted. Tonight alone, she'd seen a ghost, run away from home, and boarded a ship traveling somewhere deep into the unknown heart of Random. Would she ever return? It didn't matter. Odd was the only thing that mattered. With her sister's name on her lips, Even fell into a deep slumber.
It would have been nicer if they had revealed that the ships were snails a bit later. I think it would have been a bit more fun. Oh, nice. It's another dream.
I'm coming! Even! You found me! Stay right there! I'm coming! Even! I need you! Sis! I'm coming! Don't move! Even! Why aren't you coming to help? I'm trying, sis! Hold on! I'm trying!
Hello, Even.
You're home.
Only slightly
Where
disturbing.
you belong. There's no time.
No time.
No time.
A wanna is a wanna.
Is a oneer. Is a oneer.
When you're right, you're right.
Even. Come stay with us. Do you want some tea? Why do you need to see her?
We've seen her before.
Listen to your mother, Even.
It's a dangerous world out there.
Listen to your mother, Even.
Stay here. It's safe here. We'll never leave you again. Not ever. Not ever, Even. We'll always be here, Even.
You'll always be her, Even.
Her desires are odd.
It's the only way she'll learn.
God.
Get it? Odd
Even
desires.
if you're lost.
The queen
And the
will find
puns
you.
basically write themselves. I feel like this game is better suited to a deep gamepad at the moment.
Please. Please. I want to go. I miss my sister. I miss my parents.
You're safe now. They can't hurt you anymore.
Hurt me? No, that's not right. They never. I don't think they.
They were denying you your future, robbing you of your true destiny. You're finally home.
Wake up, girl! No. This whole time ship's falling apart.
I have lost any. You know, I don't know what's going on.
What am I supposed to do?
Grab the. Just grab the convenient second one.
Has even lost sight of Herman. She realized she'd also lost sight of her last connection to home.
Okay, still alive. I can work with that. As long as I don't land on water, I should be able to work with that. Find time to remember I don't know how to swim.
She hoped desperately that she'd land somewhere near Sixtown, but the wind and the fates had very different plans for her indeed.
That's a concussion. Is this 3-Town or something?
Whoa, where is this place?
Is that a... It's a D20, but it's got different markers. Huh. I have a feeling that there used to be other dice. Oh look, it's a D8. And that they were all replaced in favor of the one true dice.
She couldn't yet understand it, but Even had landed in the middle of something exceptional. These were the ruins of a time long past, and the magic she could almost sense in the air wasn't about to give up its secrets that easily.
Look, he's one of those cards. Huh. I like the art styles on those cards quite a lot, though. Hello.
I must be the first person to come here in decades.
Darn. I have a feeling this guy's going to attack me. Man, who could have seen this coming? Truly a terrifying scream.
Leave me alone, you crazy machine! I'm not your enemy. I'm just me.
It's the dice from the start of the game. Didn't expect to be playing as a literal dice, though, but you know.
Hey, are you okay? Are you,
Excuse me. I gotta say, these huge dice, they look kind of difficult to use. Poor world building.
okay? Well, thanks for saving me back there. You were really, well, heroic. Right. Okay. Talking to a dice. I better get going. You should too. This place is really dangerous.
I still think that dice is like actually floating a little bit above.
I mean, I guess you can tag along. The more the merrier, right? Nice!
Oh, is this gonna be one of those really weird co-op games where it's like guide your companion?
Hey! Those are mine! You don't just take things from people. Ugh, fine. You could hold on to them, I guess. Just don't digest them.
Oh, you know, why didn't he... I don't know what this game is trying to do.
Watch out, Dice! I think these machines are coming alive too. Yep. They're attacking.
Okay, when you throw dice, you get card tokens equal to the result. They're shown in the upper right corner of the screen. Use them to activate your cards. Dice managed by attacking something or pressing Q.
Oh, it was clear that these were no ordinary cards, and Dicey was no ordinary dice. Something extraordinary was awakening.
Okay, so this gives us weapons. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. See, small potion. Spirit of Warcraft transports the shape of a bow and 10 arrows. Okay.
Give him what for, Dicey! Whoa! What in the... You could do that!
I think the combat seems kind of neat with playing cards in between.
Even didn't understand what was happening to her and her new dice friend. But she didn't need to, for there was another, more obvious truth that she understood completely. She was truly and inarguably kicking robot butt.
Yeah, that works.
Even and Dicey were moving as one, an unstoppable fighting machine. With each movement, the girl and her dice became more and more inseparable.
Whoa! Dicey! Maybe lead with that next time.
Yep, combat system so far seems kind of fun. And I got a bomb.
More cards? Oh, I wonder what these do.
Listen, we're an incredible team, and as long as I'm going to be talking to you, I should probably know your name. Right. Well, how about if I just call you Dicey?
That's a bit of a dicey choice there.
Well, let's see if we can find a way out of this place, Dicey.
To the entities that slumbered in this long-forgotten world, even had just become interesting. And that was seldom good.
Nice, we got a 2. Sure.
Even and Dicey were moving as one, an unstoppable fighting machine.
Gimme, cause I think we're gonna see a lot more. A blink dodge. Oh, I see. Only gets. Ah, frickin'. Yeah, I need to really not press Q. I think that's going to be very annoying quite often.
Whoa! Dicey! Whoa! What in the... You can do that!
Okay, I think those whips are going to get very annoying very soon. There we go. Currency to spend in the Many Decks card store.
Those things that came out of your head! How do they... I'd be having a headache too. Right, well, we'll have to talk more later. But for now, let's just focus on surviving, yeah?
The font used feels very weird. I'd expect some kind of specialized font, but it's just some default Unity font, it feels like.
It's like something out of Mum's drawings.
Oh, move to the right dice wheel, there comes. Not sure I like them speaking absolute nonsense. Feels like you're just missing half the conversation. It also makes their dialogue very stilted, because they also need to convey the meaning with, you know, what they're saying. Some of the weird noises just have the subtitles be like actual text. Because especially because she is not voice acted, it just sounds extremely weird.
Ready, Dicey? I'm choosing to take that as a yes.
How do we use this? Oh. Give you a little whack. There we go. Ah, nice. There's more here. Okay, so we keep the actual weapon. That's really, really good to know. Come on, give me a 2. Damn it. Combat ain't too bad, and I think we can do some nice things with upgrading the weapons in combat. And take care of it here, really. Why did we get teleported here? It feels like a really weird interruption. Defeat the Rook. I really wanted to say they look chess-like, but now that I know they're actually called after chess things. Feels though, it's a boss. Oh, yeah, you're right.
While I know it's always disappointing when what you thought was a novel turns out to be a very short story, all I can do is apologize.
Blah. Ah, darn. Too close. Nah, I just threw it out now. Good. It means I can upgrade. No, I actually got another one, so perfect. Means I can also heal up. I mean, you can always play it, why not? Yeah, I've got a slightly boosted weapon. Yeah, that's a bit better. There we go. God, I'm good. Is he not dead yet? Bloody pick. I thought it was in a death animation, but no. Let's see. The cost of each card in even hands increased by 1 card token. That seems very powerful.
All right, Dicey. You're quite something.
Means sword is free. It's really good. The one thing I'm not sure about yet is if the pool gets refreshed every single time you throw. No, I just want to play the game. Ah, bloody hell, didn't actually. I am curious about that. Pipnition. Oh, we already have a few pips, I think, in a jar. Okay. Let's just carry on.
Even and Dicey finally had a moment to catch their breath, take a breather, and...
Dicey, wait! Dicey! What's happening here?
I think there's some pun here with this and sucking very much, but I'm not sure I should make that. What the hell are we wearing? Is this Sixer attire? That looks horrible. They're playing us odd now, I think. What if I go off the beaten path? I die. Okay.
I've always been here.
Being chased by the Mad Hatter. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh. It's only slightly creepy.
Snake-eyed freak! Dirty one, daughter! You don't belong here, Oner. Go back to your filth where you belong. Look at the dirty trash, Cyclops. My parents told me how Oners live. Like animals. Look at the dirty trash, Cyclops.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut... What is going on here?
The other kids, they said I was a filthy Oner.
She is. She's not a Sixer like us.
Oh, the dice doesn't lie, children.
Yeah, but she was just lucky. She's a Oner. You can smell it on her.
Oh, you think you're smarter than the black dice?
I mean, no. I just...
Oh, so now you're saying she is a Sixer after all. So you've lied to me. Either way.
I mean...
Lying should be punished, Odd. Don't you agree?
You don't have to. I was just...
Now, there's no room for pity. Either everything's fair or nothing is.
I like her. She's got a nice, strong rule set.
A Oner! Off to the garbage for you!
I'm not garbage.
We'll agree to disagree, love. What's this? A lunchbox? Ha! A living lunchbox! Monster! I'm gonna tell the mayor!
I'm guessing we're in Two Town now? I don't remember the name.
Well, we're here. Let's see where here is, Dicey.
Two Town? Two Town.
Even had a feeling, call it a hint, that friend Dicey would be able to open that door for her. All it would take would be a roll or two.
You actually have to roll dice to open doors. That is certainly something.
Was correct.
Look, it's that ghost again.
Yes, I was just going to say that. But what did it want? Did you hear? The new moon is finished. It is wonderful to finally look up at the sky at night and see two perfect moons. When it comes to the new moon, I am of two minds. And they both love it. Oh, have you come to see our new moon? Oh, you're in.
So everything here is in duplicate, I'm guessing. So they actually do translate his weird speech, and we can understand it, despite not doing it for the dice. I don't like that.
Good morning, world! It's a beautiful day, my favorite kind.
Any second now.
D8? Oh, it's the Queen Birdface.
Oh, curse it too. Though I suppose you can't have the sweet without the sour. Attention to town. Now hear this. Her will is now manifest. Long may she reign. Random rules.
Oh, a 2! What a delightful...
Way to make a perfectly awful day even worse. Another dreary day, everyone. Just muddle through this horrid life until death finally claims us.
So what, rolling a 2 boosts everyone in that town? Huh. Way Street, Sutter Street, 2 Town Square. This way and that way.
Belong here.
I
what are
don't
you looking
belong
at?
here.
You heard me. We've got enough problems here without strange weirdos wandering around town. Just keep telling yourself that, kid. And while you're at it, tell yourself that you're not missing anything by having just one personality. I seen you when the dice got rolled. You didn't change a bit.
Oh,
That tells us you're not from
I see.
Town.
So everyone here
I
has 2
reckon you're
personalities and they
one.
switch between
You don't
them.
belong here.
That's inconvenient.
It seemed to even that there were 2 sides to every story, especially here in Two Town, where even the residents seemed to be of 2 minds.
Oh, let's keep an eye out for those. Now there's more of them. Hello.
Hey, I've got cards to trade. Cards, I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land, from my body to your hands.
That's a bit creepy.
The very same. Why, I've got the best cards in all of Two Town, only for the most discerning of customers. Oh, I can tell you've got an eye for cards. Always terrific to meet another connoisseur. Manny Dex, at your service. Naturally! You know, I've often been heard to remark that life is like cards. It's not so much the cards you've got, but how you play them, yeah? Plus, life is also small, cheap, and random, and yet utterly enchanting. All like cards, isn't it? Now listen, since you're a fellow connoisseur, and since business is slow, I'm gonna do you a solid, mate. Old Manidex is gonna give you a lovely binder to hold your cards in, on the house. We'll just need to teach you how to use it.
Okay, so we actually have a deck to modify. Let's see. 5 cards, weapon damage, defense, hazard, and cheat. Is your deck? Why are you not in it? Can I only have a few types in it? Oh no, there is in there. But the scrolling doesn't do anything here. That's really weird.
Now then, what with that shiny new binder with all those blank pages in it, you're probably in the market for some new cards, eh? Well, good news! It just so happens I've got the greatest cards in the land from my body to your hands. Ha ha! And at the best prices too. Is everyone in my family a store, you ask? Honestly, I think the answer to that is pretty obvious. Glad you agree. Then we both agree the answer to that question is pretty obvious. Mate, we're all born one way, and we all decide what we want to do with that.
What are they making you play now? A game about living dice.
Interesting trading cards. All the way, mate. Woohoo! No regrets.
I do like cheating. Go back to the right. Every coin spent in the store fills up the counter. When it's full, you got to choose a new pack to add to these servants. Oh, that's pretty neat. What do we have? Blacksmith Blink. Plug on Blink dodge. Your weapon ability does not deplete for a short period. It's a demonic icosahedron that damages enemy in its path. That sounds pretty neat, actually. How much money do I have? Doesn't tell me. Maybe I have 500, I'm not sure. Hammer of 2. Health elixir. 1 dice token. Slows them down. Edge crystal worth more. Increases speed of drawing cards. Fully shields even for 1 hit. I think I both will like this one. You seem very good because you have 3. I think I'll nab you. I'd like to buy you, but I can't. No feedback that you can't.
Oi, Manidex here, card Manidex here, card enthusiast and living store at your service.
Thank you, Manny. You were of many help. Let's see if we can have one more of those little doorways to give us more money. Anyway, how you doing, Sriddle? Unfortunately, I'm not playing Metroid Dread like I said I would. because I don't know how to read calendars. I will play that in a week. I think on next Saturday.
Even was beginning to learn a lot about this new part of Random, but not, unfortunately, how to escape it.
Oh, it's
The door
you.
was locked.
Have you seen
Perhaps
the
someone
upside
nearby
downtown?
was
Our
in
building
possession of a key.
The flipped city in the sky. You can't miss it. It's not just me, of course. Lots of construction jobs up there. That whole site was designed by Her Royal Highness, the Queen. It's the ultimate expression of Two Town. Name's Smokey, by the way. Is that what you think we are? A city full of evil twins? Well, we're not. We're a city of halves, and every half is divided differently. Some down the middle, some across the side, some with little sections here and there that add together to half. Everyone is different. Some call the upside downtown a mere distraction, a minor obsession of the Queen designed simply to keep us all busy. You know what those people are called? That's it. The Queen is amazing. Her ideas are amazing. The new city reflects that. It's the ultimate expression of Two Town, what it was always meant to be. Two cities in one.
I'm not sure I see the upside to that.
It was the Queen's Royal Robot Guards. She had to think fast. She had to roll the dice.
Very nice. God, I'm good. Oh, damn, another one. There's two of them, actually. These by one. It makes these free, but it won't work. Yeah. So the idea is you gather these little crystals. And this little guy. Now, what do we get? Nice, we have some good results. Just one, but... yeah, so again, it doesn't matter. Darn. Damn it. What do we have? Still only 1 credits. That's annoying. Well, we got a weapon, so at least we can do something now. Ah, I pressed space there. No, it's because I ran out of my weapon. Well, we got 2 pips. No, ah, crap. You have to press 1 to 3 to actually switch between the cards you want to use, but if you press Q, you skip out, and I'm very bad. Okay, so now we actually can do this. Oh, I thought I had more. Oh well. Yeah, let's do this. I also heal a bit. A little bit too late on the space press there. Let's repair this. Okay, good. Because what you can do is you can actually play a card again while it's already active and get a boost. So this will repair its durability. We already did that, so we'll just heal up. It's a pretty big boost. Feels like I'm playing Hat in Time for some reason. Don't know why. I'd like to explore a bit more before we carry on.
Hey, you. Come here a tick. Just want to ask you a few questions, love. Like about who you're with, that six-sided fellow by your side. Tell me about him.
Why are we standing like this? You guys can see this. She's not standing with both feet on the floor.
I don't think he is. I think you got one of them dice by your side. See, most people...
Really? What gave you that idea?
No more. They've been extinct for so long. Banned by the Queen. And she's got a terrifying black one. The only one left in all the land. Or so she thinks. I'm sure you don't. Having a dice is treason, after all. Be careful out there, love. There might not be many of us left who know what you're up to. But you can't fool everyone all of the time. See you around.
Look, I don't even know what I'm up to, so I doubt you do.
So, it does speak. And with the ancient dice tongue. How intriguing. Oh. Feisty little one, ain't ya? No need to threaten the curious. Do say aye to the Queen once she does find you. Hmm?
See if I can show you what I meant.
I don't know, Dicey.
Yeah.
I didn't like her one bit.
I have a feeling that most games by now figure out how to, have figured out how to actually, you know, show you. There we go. It's collectible, we didn't need to do, but you know. Right, I think we can buy some more cars, so I'm just quickly gonna pop over to the store again and then we'll carry on by going through the gates. Because I wanted to buy you. So this one seems to be a little bit better for a retreat out and grab you. Golden Penny can be used in Dimension 2 to save a coin. Oh, that's very, very useful. So what are those? Dice using a ticker bomb, he'll explode in 9 seconds. Unlike even Dicey will survive. See, when breaking crystal tide. Oh, that's very, very useful. They take damage, and the blacksmith's blink.
On up my sleeve, in my chest, up my nose, up me. Well, everywhere. Let's try.
Funny how they didn't subtitle those.
Oi, kid! You want crispy twigs? To answer your question, yes, business is slow.
Soak 2 packs, 1 for each of you. It's
Are you straight from Plants vs. Zombies?
Get your pre-chewed food here. Food's not nice unless it's been chewed twice.
Oh. Hello. Is this how Ava feels when she's with me? I can only imagine.
Oh. I need inspiration. I'd trade my Gubblegregor for a flash of genius. I'm through Pipkin, by the way. I am an artist, but not with paints or music.
Ah, you're a pipnician.
Art is the art of trading, and I want to push the art forward.
I hope.
Gubblegregors is so routine. I want to trade something that hasn't been traded before.
Say, you wouldn't be willing to trade for that costume your friend is wearing, are you?
Nah, never mind. Whatever he's dressed up as, it's too close to a dice. No market for dice costumes. They're just as illegal and forgotten as the real deal. If you ever have anything to trade, you'll come see me, right? Especially something unusual. Excellent. Keep your eyes peeled.
It's not unusual. I assume it's a side quest. Oh. There's cars and side quests to find. I'm almost guaranteed gonna be able to get back here then, which is kind of nice to know.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked by robots!
Nah, you'll be fine.
My stock is twice as... I got a 50% off sale. That's twice as cheap as normal.
Oh, that's the camera bugging out. Nice.
Shrug! Get your fresh shrug!
Cool dice costume, kid. Careful you don't get arrested in it. Get your food here.
The heart of Two Town was even greater and bigger and scarier than in the most outlandish stories she'd heard the Junkers tell in Onecroft.
I love the Upside Down Town. It's a whole second Two Town.
And I can't stand them. I hate that stupid thing. It's a huge mistake. Sorry, you must have been speaking to my other half. I hate it.
By which I mean, it rules! Yeah, that's kind of my whole thing. But one thing will always remain consistent. My love for the Upside Down Town. It's beautiful and great and...
I hate it. worst idea we ever had.
Brilliant in both conception and execution. A
disaster in waiting that will
make everyone happy.
To die one day so that they can escape this
This is just
horrible
Baz.
monster city.
And then go to heaven, which will be exactly like the new Upside Downtown. You know, my doctor said the same thing. That getting so overwhelmed with the upside downs of this world all the time wasn't good for me. I called him an insensitive low roller and left, but maybe this time I should listen.
Maybe you should. I'm not sure what I think about the exact way this game is structured at the moment. I think it's a little bit too slow quite often. It's not... We had a bit of combat before, and that was alright. Especially because it allows you to try the new things, but the world building feels nice. Just a bit slow to get through.
My grandmother told me about him.
By robots? So why can I see you through? Go on the back. Ah, ditch my space input. Two, it's pretty good. What do we have? Should have pinned that. Yeah. Oh, there's more of them. Great. Pin that. Might as well heal. Nah, just a one. Fine, we'll go for the bow. Ah, damn it. Good. Bah.
You saved my bacon there, kid.
Why were they trying to kill you?
Let me repay you with a deal. I'm looking to trade a weird-looking four-sided skull for a Gubblegregger. That'll be just the thing I need to Gubblegreg my way out of future robot trouble. What do you say, kid? You don't know what a Gubblegregger is? Forget it then, kid. But, you know, do come back if by any chance you happen to find one. know what a Gubblegregor is? Forget it then, kid. But do come back if by any chance you have...
Did he have the 4-sided skull? Or did he want one? I'm not entirely sure anymore. And I'm sure with that we can give it to the other guy and he'll trade it for something.
Hi! Hello! Indubitably, we're twins. We finish each other's sentences. We
Not
double each
sandwiches?
other's
Huh.
happiness. We share each other's husbands. We multiply
Wait,
each
what?
other's... Wait, what? What? You said we share each other's husbands. Yep, I don't. You've been kissing my husband? Oh my god! Two-timer! It's double the fun! Please excuse us. We need to talk about this. Sorry.
That's
Even decided she'd already inserted
that's
herself
pretty
into
good.
the lives of the twins quite enough.
You look very,
Such
very
a
nice.
creative dice costume. No way, Ronaldo. Are you seeing this? What's a dice?
Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here's one for free. Syzygy.
Might buy some more. Damn. Cheapskate. Where the hell were you? Get over here. You know, that doesn't look entirely healthy.
Hello! Can I interest you in a potion? Wait a minute. I don't know you. I only sell potions to my regular customers. I don't give out my art willy-nilly. You're not from around here, are you? You must feel lost.
It would be logical to give her a summary of the town that she finds herself in.
I was
Is this
getting to
Voldemort?
that. Jeez! It would be logical of me to give you a summary of the town you find yourself in. As you may have noticed, we're big into duality here.
Even though it has its not unsubstantial downsides.
By the card makers, I'm speaking, Jorid!
Split personality, though ours is more unfortunate than most. Jared and I don't agree on very much these days. Ah, a keen question suggesting a logical mind. Everyone in Two Town is split, but it's not always the same way. I am fated to always be battling my other half, but even on my worst days, I know that it's fair.
We battle it out and it's a great system. As you can see, Jorid and I are in conflict a lot. We want different things in business, in life, in love.
In that some of us don't want love because it's an illogical distraction.
And some of us want to get mad kissy.
Also, we are
What
at
the
loggerheads
hell is
over
this
the
game?
direction of our business. But not for long. I am working on a potion to decide this once and for all.
You know, this certainly is
Yes,
a
potion
game.
to decide who is in charge. Whoever drinks it will be the leader once and for all, regardless of what the dice say.
Which will be me.
You misspoke, as anyone could clearly see that I am intended to be the one in charge. If you simply reason it out, you'll see that,
you know what? I have had it with your condescending and your precious logic.
An emotional and frankly embarrassing response, dare I say, cringe-worthy?
You two enjoy talking. I'm out of here. La 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 la, can't hear you. La 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 la, can't hear you.
Ah, we have a few moments of privacy. There is one thing. That potion I mentioned. I need ingredients to finish it. And I'm afraid time is of some matter because my partner is working on a similar potion. One that will lock me out for good. It's logical, therefore, that I finish my potion first. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I would appreciate it. I can barely hear you with these fingers in my ears, but that sounded like a yes? Excellent. I require 3 bloobs. Unremarkable organisms distinguished by their loud screams. Listen for their sounds, and you'll find them. And don't worry about harvesting them for my experiments. My research indicates that it is actually quite ethical and logical for me to do this. I assure you it makes no difference to them. They loathe their existence all the same. All I require is that you find 3 bloobs for me, and I'll have all that I need. Oh, and there's a mighty reward in it for you. In conclusion, what I've said is highly intriguing, and if I were you, I'd go find those bloobs. Promptly. Farewell, kind stranger.
He's gone, yeah? Perfect! Listen, before you go, that potion that we're working on, I need ingredients first to finish it. Because as soon as he gets control again, my partner is going to invent a potion to lock me out for good! There's no stopping him. It's logical. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I'd be much obliged. Perfect! Oh, perfect! Okay, I'll need 3 bloobs, same as him, but you need to give them to me. Oh, and there's a reward in it for you. I know, it's so intriguing. If I were you, I'd go find those ingredients to discover what it is.
So, if you paid a little bit of attention, you may have noticed that those animations were kind of mediocre. As in, the animation quality in this game individually is actually really good. Any single animation is made very well, but there are so few.
The door was sealed shut, and only a roll of a 3 would open it. But Evan's friend was 1 dot short. He could only roll a 1 and a 2, and Evan would have to find a way to upgrade him.
Strange. What's up with these little guys? Well, I wonder if they could fix you.
Yeah, like the voice acting's pretty decent, and the writing is all right, but why are the animations all loops? It makes the whole thing just look weird. Oh, are we playing a board game?
And defeat all enemies. It's that simple.
That's pretty neat. Treasure bird, shoot it to make it drop his treasure. And then probably when it gets here, it releases those enemies. Pretty crummy results.
It seemed as though Dicey was affecting that giant board game.
Hmm. There we go. Oh, you're new. There we go. And one more.
We're nearing the end of this board game now. Incoming treasure.
Oh, that didn't make it actually. No, it did actually. There we go. Ooh, right at the end. Nice. And oop. Hey there, Shadow. Cheers. I appreciate it. Rummy results. I kind of like it.
A bubble that slows time has appeared.
Did I get what I wanted? Yeah, look at you. And just one more move and we're at the end. There we go. That's kind of a neat concept. Okay. Sure, why not? The board game piece is present and moves one additional tile, then draw a new card. Okay, so it's draw engine. Anyway, how you doing, Shadow? Says we can't go to 3 town yet.
I've got a card up my sleeve, in my chest, up my nose, up me, well, everywhere.
We have 540. Like a few more of these. Sure, why not? I don't mind kamikazes. Yeah, and I'll keep the rest. Yeah, okay, we have a full deck now. Teleconference. That sounds like not a lot of fun.
Number 2 come to random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen for twice as long. And lo, did the Queen bless us with not 1, but 2 towns, and 2 moons rather than simply the boring one. And lo, did my other side have nothing of interest to preach? Why, you, today is my day.
That sounds like marginally more fun than being at meetings. Then I don't really enjoy watching Pokemon anyway.
We can be useful to each other. No, nor I you, but the threads of fate weave strange fabrics indeed. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you. Right, a good act, child. You'll need your wits to survive what's coming, I'd wager. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't, which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their identification and true nature. And if these rumors were true, well, I dare say you could be the one to find it. Folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up to it. Hypothetically, of course, and if you did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested, and I'd make it worth your while. I've heard stories around Cellar Street. There's all sorts of strange items for trade there, and if you can't find it, I've told you all I can. Except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start.
We already found someone selling words. Don't I see one buying them? Regardless.
Before you know it, you've got your hands on, and then you give it to me, and I will take care of it.
A reward to die for. Man, this game's hilarious.
All this tunus reminds me of Odd. I promise you, sister, I am coming for you.
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Towns' name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one?
Let him go! That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, or I...
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big, clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
All right, apology accepted. Look, I'm trying to find my sister, and I've got to get through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen your sister, though. Thing is, I don't see too
we're
much
back
of
to crummy
anything
animations
these days,
again.
And not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for Two Town, she said. Oh, not like that. Nanny Fortuna. Old lady, right hand of the queen. She is as mean as she is old. Anyway, once she gave my eyes to the mayor, they disappeared. I haven't heard any news about them since. So
That nanny's
it
really,
seems
really
like
nice,
we
though.
both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and Freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing any good there anyway. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Thought it. That. What's up with this? Dice! I haven't seen a real one in years. I see you're missing a couple of pips, little one, if you're gonna go anywhere. You are new, aren't you? Door to Three Towns forever locked. Keeps the district separate by order of the Queen. You'd need to roll a 3 to open it, and since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to 3. I could fix you, but I can't. Not unless I get my missing eyes back. Oh, if only a brave dice wielder would find it in her heart of glory to begin a quest to find and return my eyes. Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no! We'd all be in Six Town, living the high life, relaxing by whatever it is that Six Towners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. Sadly, it's not that easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor. So, yeah, find my eyes, and I can definitely help you. So, you'll help out old Seymour? Thank you, thank you. Be careful with that two-faced mayor. Okay.
It's a bit frustrating that half of these choices just...
Near the door to Freedom.
Even decided that she felt a kinship with this sad, large monster.
It feels very much like Fallout 4, you know. Here are 3 options, but they're all identical, and because she's not voice acted, it feels very empty.
Could end up helping her too.
I do like the puns, though. Seymour instead of Seymour. Get it? It's funny. Why aren't you guys laughing? Oh, hello.
Low down there. That I am. Well, one of them at least. And you, young lady, you are. Well met, Even.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Two Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's eyes. Or at least, Even had arrived at his lower extremities.
What brings you to my office today, Even? You're trying to blind your mister with your swollen thighs? Mine a twister for some colon guys? Grind your... why don't you take the elevator and step into my office, Even? It'll be easier to talk.
It's kind of neat. Give me the money and see if we can find this elevator.
It's so a shining city in the sky.
How would you live there, though? You just tie yourself to the ceiling
hello.
floor?
Step into my office, such as it is. Don't mind the thing sticking out of my hat. He's...
Oh, he's actually connected to the other guy. That's pretty nice.
Yes. I had a lot on my mind about this Upside Downtown project. It was starting to get out of hand, and then one day he was just there.
I've always been here.
Right. We'd better keep our voices down even, if we are to keep this conversation away from his ears. I'm sure you noticed the changes here even. Our personalities becoming personified now. That's what Royam is. He's growing out of my
Get it?
hat,
It's
and I
Mayor
don't know how to
reversed.
Stop him. I don't know how to fix this town even, and I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, I suppose you just have a face one can trust. In any case, what brings you to the mayor today?
I need some
What's
eyes.
that, little girl? You want to know how our first-past-the-post democratic system works? Why, I'd be happy to explain it in tremendous detail beginning now. Okay, I think that warded him off. That thing growing out of my hat has a name. Royam. What? Oh, I never thought of that. Anyway,
Sounds like your
Royam is
average
my
politics
opposite
stream.
side. He's much more self-assured than I am, which normally would be great. But the things he's doing, I don't know if I can support them. Well, for starters, he's wasting precious time and people on this Upside Down project. Secondly, he is bat-dung mad as a hatter, and he freaks me out personally. He's my opposite, but at the end of the day, that's the grand thing about Two Town, isn't it? Everyone's got the other half. It's just like breathing to us. Mostly like breathing.
Now let's just carry on.
I'm afraid not even. Despite my title, I'm in no position to help you. But... well, if you dared, you could try talking to Royam directly. I shouldn't even be mentioning his name. But, well, you need my help, and this is all I can do. I suspect he knows more than he lets on. I'm lowering an elevator for you even. It's your choice. And good luck.
And yeah, I don't think there's too much more to do downstairs. So let's head on.
Greetings, my name is Royam, and I'm in charge. You know I'm the boss because I'm so... big? That doesn't rhyme with charge. You're clearly new at this. You're very rude to point out my struggle. As mayor, I've got lots of priorities to, Stop interrupting me. I almost had it. Ah! Him, the mayor? Don't make me laugh. He's less than the smallest member of my... Yes, I was about to say that. You have met but an idiotic fool. I'm surprised he's not covered in his own... Look, you've broken my flow and made me stop rhyming. I'm busy with the construction of my masterpiece, my legacy, my gift to random of that wondrous second moon, and you're interrupting me? What do you want? My My origins are as amazing as they are obscure. All you need to know is that I am a successful... Stop interrupting my poetry!
Correcting or interrupting?
Why should I do
Subtitles are a bit poor.
I am the designer, builder, overseer of the new Town. The better one. Much better than the one that idiot mayor oversees. You want your friend's eyes back, don't you? Good. Very good. There's something you need to know. Here's how this is going to go. There, you see? My rhymes are getting better. I'm struggling with my poem about the moon, and I'd like to have it done real quickly. You know what? That gives me a thought. I'll give you the eyes, but you'll have to do... yes, that's it precisely. Just teach me how to rhyme. In a nice manner. Here's my offer, take it or leave. Bring me a perfect poem about the moon, and I'll grant you Seymour's eyes. You are good. Yes, that's the deal we have
So we
struck.
just have to
Go
become
find rhymes, and
a
I wish
poet.
you... I'll think of it eventually. Get to it before I change my mind. It's only temporarily that our interests are...
aligned.
Parallel to each other. Farewell, young stranger, and let me give you some advice well earned. Stay out of my way and you won't get... cooked. I was about to say that.
I really like his visual designs. Just a shame that talking to him is more of a chore.
But it was all even had to go on. There were some particular propaganda posters hanging on the walls. Perhaps those could be of inspiration.
Wait, where? Maybe somewhere else.
Construction is on schedule. Of course it is. I'm the best there is in this construction. I've a card up my sleeve, in my chest, up my nose, up me.
Gotta spend a little bit more to buy, so might as well buy a new card. Let's go for cheat. Nothing really interesting except the onion one. Randomly alter the cost of cards in your hand to either free or double the cost. It seems actually fairly useful. Deck modification. Your deck will take 16 cards. Yeah, so I can modify that.
Let's trade.
I want to see if I can actually rebind the controls. Of course you can't. Of course you can't. I really hate back being on backspace. Whoever thought of that? You're a bit shielded, my friend. Just a 1 of 3. All right, poke him in the back. poking me. Good, we got a 2. Now I'll play you and get the heal as well as you. What? They don't want to actually get hurt by that. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, that's a fusion. It wasn't that janky. I think it's mostly been these enemies so far. Come on. Thank you. Nice. Anyway, good to see you, Fusion. Roll a 2. Damn it, no, let's roll a 1. Because I want to upgrade this one. I can pin it. And just kind of ignore this. So I'll just play you. Play you for the heal. Play you for the extra charge. And then we'll just... Ah, good, there we go. There we go. Reading coding a CPP again for 2 hours, mostly reading documentations. That sounds awful. How can one hate dealing with memory? Just don't forget things. Easy. Just have infinite RAM. I mean, I spent a ton of time during my thesis working with memory constraints and memory layouts. It was awful. I mean, we didn't have to do any pointer fuckery, but we did have to do quite a lot of other stuff, and it wasn't all that great.
Oh my grace! I was pinned down by those vile machines, but now they're scrap. So thank you. The name's Big Red. Even, huh? Well, you're Big Even to me now. Big's an honorific, you know. Big Red and Big Even. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, kid. What brings you up here to this horrible place, Big Even? Afraid I can't help with either of those, but I got a life here. A precious little life, but it's mine. And now that I can move freely again, I think I'm gonna head back down to Two Town. See, I have this brother, named Little Joe. That's him. Looks just like me, only he's a jerk. Well, he was going to work up here, but I got sent here instead. He made some sort of deal. Little Joe tricked me. His own twin sister. So now he's down there, and I'm stuck up here, and I hate every minute of it. Oh, I was, for sure. And I was of two minds about it for a long time. But now I'm just tired. I know what he did was wrong, and I know he knows it too. He probably feels really guilty about it. But I don't want revenge. I just want to leave. I just want to go home. And now I can! Thank you! You've really made a difference in my life, Big Even. Oh, please, take this. It's my way of saying thanks.
Dynamically create an array of vectors? Sounds like, you know, just fix it with dynamically with linked lists. Should be easy.
They said it wasn't possible. They said it was a lie. Meet Miss Mystique from Peppo's Wild Circus, the woman with 3 personalities. Miss? I could use that word.
See, this just sounds ideal. That's a collectible. I have no idea how I could reach that.
Build my city in the sky. Go on, don't be shy. We need a new city that's way up at a significant height.
A good night's sleep is every evening's prize. Sleep twice as well when you wear sleeping eyes. Sleeping eyes? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Not sure a linked list. It was mostly a joke suggestion. I'm trying to build an adjacency list, so I need to be able to access by index.
Good. All is going according to plan. I truly am Two Town's greatest male individual.
Wrong way, actually. Yeah, it sounds a bit like a pain. I mean, I am not unhappy to not be able to... I think I would enjoy the exercise, but I think I'm going to be doing... learning Erlang for Athens Code this year.
It doesn't matter what your name is. You can't be here, kid. Look, we're all under a tight schedule here.
But these sound like the horrible implementation things you'd have to do during CS class.
If you promise not to die or otherwise interfere with our work here, I'll answer some questions for you, okay? But by the card makers, we can't have kids wandering around an active work site. Come on, get going, before my other side pitches in on what to do about you. My workers are building at a terrific rate. If you ask me, I think that's great. It's nice to see them finally pulling their body mass, metaphorically.
Where's the last Actually, there's a lot more to do. Hey, what are you? Let's see. Ah, here's another bonus. I'm close to using a dumb solution because I can be arsed to figure out an elegant solution. I want to make adjacents of random size, but I'm thinking I'm just making a spread of fixed size instead. Sounds probably like a better idea to just work on the basic implementation first.
Listen to crooner Harry Harry's new double-length record. Inspired by the new moon of Two Town. It's twice as good as his last album. Croon. That's a nice poetic word.
Are you sure about it?
A feast for the senses, a balm for the body, a spiritual bouquet. You simply have to try Crazy Cryptid's chopped cheese bloob. Now half price every second Tuesday. Huh. Spiritual bouquet. It's a nice turn of phrase.
We do have to find some bloobs, though.
There. Even had all the materials she needed to face Royam in a battle of rhymes. But did she have the skill?
No.
Well, there was only one way to find out.
It ain't even graded. Why would you spend a ton of time on that then? It's not work my time to build something really polished. Yeah, so I would say just go for the trivial implementation.
She wasn't sure if she was ready, but on the other hand, she wasn't at all certain she'd ever be. So she did the only thing she could. She went for it.
This is it, even. It all comes down to this. If you come at me with a moon poem, you'd better not. Perfect, yes. Let us begin.
I'm gonna be so bad at this.
We shall pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from Two Towns.
Sleeping eyes.
Yes. Ooh, I like that very much.
Just gotta remember the last word, basically. The first
and we
sentence.
shall be made minions
of the moon.
To look forward to everything the mayor doth. Yes! There's no rule that says a poem can't talk up the poet some. Well done. Now, last verse. And we shall always swear by the 2 moons, for they change each day. The Upside Down Town is the only place that offers such a
spiritual bouquet.
Such perfect rhymes. For a perfect moon. I think I have it, yes. Well done, little poet. You have earned yourself quite a boon.
To build an efficient algorithm to find cycles and trees that span the graph. Ah, okay, I see. Sounds like a pain. Fun, but a pain.
Oh, I am constantly growing, building my body to become a real being. Poetry, on the other hand, this is what will truly separate me from my shallow other side. Oh, but of course, I promise you I will dig into that matter. Meanwhile, I want to give you something else. The highest honor in this land. I grant you access to the second moon's staging grounds. Few have ever had the good fortune to tread on that hallowed ground.
Did you find your solution online?
Admire it, and then I will give you what you seek.
Do you think you're gonna have access to Stack Overflow in the real world? Phew.
Build my city in the sky. Go on, don't be shy. We need a new city that's way
Of course you won't. You're gonna have to figure this out all yourself. What if someone asked you to invert a binary tree? What could you even do at that point? How do you think I managed to do my job? You
I guess.
didn't?
In its own sort of strange way.
I quite like the look of the moon. Come on now. Do you actually think you're gonna have internet access? Oh, what a naive thought there. Where are you? An old cannon from the No Dice War enters the game shooting acid arrows. Move and play after. Sure. Sounds not too useless. But I need to actually make my deck now. This, like, the UI in this game is just terrible, right? Why is this the way to edit a deck? So I'll just remove the bow of one and give me another one of these. Another one of you.
So this was the famed second moon, Mayor Royam's masterpiece. It was actually kind of a trap.
Roll your dice and lead the playing piece into the structure of the Royam's second moon. That can't be right.
Final tile, wrecking the Royam's moon. That's cruel. 3 units with beaten. Sometimes a card will appear, spotting an adversary and blocking your piece. Advance. So on this platform, you see a bow of one. Putting a playing pieces, flock of bomb carrying birds will fly over. They drop their bombs either if you're under them or if you shoot them.
The playing piece is blocked by an adversary. Destroy the adversary to advance.
Nope. We'll just have to kill this first. Because we can't move more than one anyway. There we go.
open the doorway.
Grab it, thank you. Alright, what do we have here? It's one-way reverse, that's annoying.
The playing piece is blocked by an adversary. Destroy the adversary to advance.
I have to grab the bow that's up there. I keep pressing space a little bit too early. There we go. This is gonna be really bad. Okay, so 1. It's actually kind of good. I didn't want to press Q there. I keep doing that, damn it. Okay, no, this is a good hand. There we go.
Piece has broken through the wall.
Ow, that was very sloppy.
The playing piece is blocked by an adversary. Defeat the adversary to advance.
Okay, do we have a heal? We don't. Oh, and it's gonna spawn that. Ah, bloody hell. Oh, wait, now I gotta heal. Oh boy.
By an adversary. Destroy the adversary to advance.
Damn it. Drop my space input. There we go, just in time. Yeah, of course. Okay, and then we can actually go give this thing a whack.
The blocking adversary has been defeated. The playing piece can now advance.
Good, some more moves. And there we go. Let's destroy the bridge. That's kind of nice.
Incoming forces!
We actually got past this section now already, which is pretty good.
The playing piece has broken the wall.
Very, very nice. Yeah, I think we can finish it actually. Perfect. I don't understand why we get that pop-up when we get the reward. You know, you can just show that a little bit more easily.
Whoopsie.
That's it?
Even
Is
had
it
a
all we
feeling
see
she
of
had
it?
broken the
That's a bit
moon.
sad.
Somehow, Mayor Royam wasn't too happy about that.
You're not wrong there about the finickiness, but it does look really nice. It should arrive... I don't know actually when. I did get a notification it was shipped. See if I can quickly find that. Oh, second. Where are you? You should be in updates. I'll take. Cool, yeah, payday, yeah, there we go. Huh. Doesn't tell me an expected delivery date. Oh, my postal code even, man. No, it's shouldn't take that long. Your parcel entered our network. That's very nice. It doesn't tell me the expected delivery dates. But yeah, it shouldn't take that long. It is being shipped from Poland, so it should take a day or two. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly take a very short break and grab something to drink. But I suspect I'll be doing... Took 3 work days for me to arrive. Yeah, but it's probably shipped by plane. Which ironically will actually mean that it takes about the same amount of time. Because it will be shipped to me by truck. I suspect. Anyway, BRB. What are you gonna do? Stop me?
What did you do? At one moment, Royam was a part of me, overseeing the construction. And in the next, he torn himself free and went off howling at the moon. There's no saying what he's capable of now that he's free from my influence. You taught him to rhyme? Oh no, there's no telling what he'll do now. Be very careful, even. I don't know what happens next. We're in uncharted
Come on,
territory
you should have said
here.
even I don't know
Whatever
what to do next.
Be careful.
I will probably play some Beat Saber
Oh, I wish I could tell you more.
myself.
But I don't know anything. With Royam detached from me, anything might.
I've got a card up my sleeve. In my
225. Any of the new ones are interesting? These are really fun.
just up in hope.
Alright, anyway, we can remove all of God, this is just shitty. No. Why is it reordering whenever you remove it? That's extremely poorly designed. So 4 more cards. Of course, you can't have multiple decks, because why not? I will probably play some Beat Saber on my own, considering I have the... I went through all the trouble of recompiling the damn thing. You know, that probably wasn't the greatest idea, you know? Taking a horse stance is quite a struggle now. That's the price you pay for playing DDR, my friend. Oh my god, they all became free. Nice. Yeah, don't think about it. Wait, why do you still need to keep moving stuff out of your hobby room? Shitty carpet. Yeah, don't Americans have this weird fixation with putting carpet like every freaking where? Drop my input. I see, I think I'll actually move the chat over here. Probably just low contract rate, didn't have the money to upgrade. And now it's, yeah. Where the hell's the dice? Yeah, thank you. Come on, give me. Okay, good. Didn't get the heal that I wanted, but. Final? That should work. I went for linoleum, I think. It's working pretty well. The throw rook or something on top, since I prefer my chair to roll on carpet. I gotta say, I haven't had a carpet to roll a chair on in a long, long time, so I wouldn't even be able to tell you how it really feels. $50-50, it'll be free? Yeah, it is. Ah, see, it's different, so they actually have more health. I am fucking myself over here. Big time, and whack. One more whack. And now, I think... Come on, get up. Let's just kill him. We already had one of those. Same with more resistance. I prefer wood floors, like a middle ground between the vinyl and tar. So I've got like a fake wooden floor. I kind of like it. Now, what is it? Fake wood? It's like compressed wood. What's the name for that again? The thing is, it gets damaged. Like my, you can see a circle of like worn away wood where my chair stands. No, I think we're talking about the same thing then. I really like real wood, especially when it's, yeah. I mean, I had like the second cheapest version from IKEA because I'm a fucking student. I'm not putting the good shit in my room.
Oh, hello there, Even, you little monster.
Royam.
Yeah, hard wooden floor with heating.
And the first
really nice. Carpet is nice in like your living room area, but even then, I don't know, it gets dirty and difficult to clean.
Look, if you'll just give me the eyes, I'll...
These eyes? You want me to give them to you? I'm not giving you anything, child.
But you promised! When I gave you rhymes, you said I earned them. And...
Oh, you have
I guess the
earned
bedroom
something.
might work as well.
Take a deep breath, Even, because it's the last thing you'll ever take from anyone.
Why are you so poor? Because I'm a Dutch student, that's why.
Foolish little girl, you're going to lose because I rhyme tight when I follow my Personified force of creativity?
Yeah, I think in a bedroom that would work fairly well. In the living room, it's nice. Like, I remember some like Sunday mornings, cold, and you sit on the couch, you have the heated floor with carpet, and it's great. But oh yeah, right, he did take damage. That's pretty good. Ow. That $40 covering in my dorm room under my desk chair. Oh, those are what you actually get this power from. Or him a skinky. I don't speak about our mayor like that. That's horrible, and you should feel bad. Played that poorly, because I could have played this one as well as the heal. Oh well.
I hope your loved ones are ready to cry, because in a few moments you'll... Dang it, that is good!
And the fact that he takes damage out is pretty damn good. Anyway, even in my next place, I don't expect to have carpet. Maybe once I actually have money. So I don't know when I'm dead. That sounds about right in this market. Not a 1 again. Yeah. The spitter would have probably been useful. Damn it! Wait.
I'll try to not let it go to my head that I am the reason you'll soon be rest in peace.
Dad! How are you so bad at this?
Imagine being poor and not being able to support an upper middle class living for a family of 4 on a single income. No. You're forgetting in this extremely shitty housing market as well. I've got only a single one. Fuck it, gamble. Everything's free, baby.
handle this one. You thought you were a knight, but you're a knave, and I'm gonna send you to an early...
grave.
Early death hole. I was getting there. I was gonna get there in 1 second.
Hey, drop my space input, damn it. There we go. Upper middle class living issues, owning a house with at least 2 bedrooms with a comfortable mortgage. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get a comfortable mortgage, so, you know, 3 in total.
To me, you're just an annoying butt, and my robots are gonna tear out your...
Guts.
Yes, your guts! Ah, ha, ha. This is the rhyme that's going to end your time here in Random. My parents wanted me to be a goat herder, but I'd much rather be an even,
murderer?
Silence! I was going to think of that eventually.
Is this also counting down my timer? Yes, it is, damn it. That's exactly what I wanted. Give me. Oh, I need these.
No, no, I won't go back. I can't go back. It's not fair.
It's not fair. Don't look at me for help, because I don't care. That's disgusting.
Back you go, my friend.
What? Sure.
The colossal and terrifying upside-down mayor was now stored inside a different and nicer mayor's head. Even and Dicey had done an excellent job, and I was doing an excellent job narrating it. Not that they
We're not playing Stanley Parable here. We don't we don't need a self-aware narrator. A world.
Even was learning the world was even stranger and more threatening. Now, all Even and Dicey had to do was return the eyes to Seymour. With his vision restored, he'd be able to give Dicey his third pip, which would be all they needed to open that infernal, mysterious gate to Three Town.
Very nice eyes. Wait, what was that in the reflection map? I think that might have been a little Easter egg.
What's more, defeated
I'm not
Royal,
sure.
the dark side of the mayor. But the journey was far from over. Sorry, I'll be quiet now. Yeah, I just get so carried away sometimes. It's just so exciting being a storyteller, you know? Okay. Now, I'll be quiet.
It is good to be whole once again. Because he's a part of me. If you cut off a limb, you'd want it back too, wouldn't you? Furthermore, I think I've learned mediocre poetry. Thank you for your help, Even. Without
Just
him,
a casual
I'm not the
infinite
same,
percentage gain.
but with him, I'm accomplished. He says hello, by the way, Even. He says he hopes to see you again, very soon. It's been a very strange time for us here too, Even. But in saving us, you become an inextricable part of that. Wherever you go, a small part of Two Town now goes with you. And strange is good.
Here.
I'll represent the people of my town. I'm shutting down the moon building project. It's the least I can do. From there on, we shall see. As time goes forward, we'll all merge back together. We'll still have split personalities, but that's an advantage. Everyone has a better half. Every half can do something the other can't. Every half helps the other half out. It's the Two Town way.
Sounds
Goodbye, Even.
pretty stupid.
You will always have my thanks.
Things? I just misheard that.
And so, Even went to give Seymour his eyes back. I'm positive he was dying to make...
That was terrible.
What happened? I heard a ruckus.
Long story. But I've got your eyes, Seymour.
Oh, my peepers and weepers. Oh, I've missed you so much. Much better. And as for those pips, if you don't mind, it just takes a little precision, the utmost finesse, and... boom! Done. Good as new, little buddy. Hey, my pleasure. Thank you for helping me properly see again. I mean, I suppose I could. There is room for more. All over Random there are mythical creatures hiding from the clutches of the Queen. Difficult to find, but they may have some. Keep your eyes peeled, and senses even sharper, even. Oh, and remember, all this dice business? Shh, it's our secret. So, what are you gonna do now?
So I guess we now have 1, 2, 3, 1,
One
2,
step at
3
a
on the
time
die.
approach, eh? Well, that's a healthy way to approach the unknown. Well, I wish you well on your next adventure. And if I could give you some semi-solicited advice, every roll of the dice matters, but not every roll counts. Isn't it, though? It's so fun. Bye, Even. I'll miss you, but I'm sure we'll see each other again in far-off places.
See. Alright, let's roll a 3. Yeah, I saw 2 3s there. Good.
The girl was a long way from home, about to enter the land of 3. Who knew what adventures awaited her there?
One thing I'm wondering is if I can actually go back.
I'm the narrator, but for Even and Dicey, the adventure was just beginning. And Even's sister was still out there, somewhere.
Because I need to
lost
find
in
someone who's
random.
buying words. First, though, another dream sequence. That doesn't look uncomfortable at all. These pips look weird. It's a throne room. We have...
It's amazing anyone can live inside that chaos. It looks just like I remember. Even.
So what is this one?
Mum used to tell me stories about the card
It's the
makers.
5
I wonder if they were true.
thing. Two-Town.
Is that part upside down? What happened here? Home, I guess.
Don't touch that!
Ever touch that odd. Ever. Never touch it again. I have it because I desire it, Odd. You're 12. There are things you don't understand yet. Anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, Odd. Something special. No, you can't have anything. But you can earn it. Go on, try it. I had it made just for you.
Why does it feel like we're playing Dishonored?
Above Even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away!
Yes, we can. I actually want to go back. I really hope there's a way to backtrack at some points. Not that I think that I'm going to complete everything in this game, but it still feels weird if you can't do that. Not today, Spider-Man. Oh, it's the ghost.
You! Oh, wait, wait!
I don't condone putting on suspicious masks that probably take over your mind. I think it's kind of cool. Who wouldn't want to do that? I'd do it.
Did you see those robots? What do you
They look pretty cool.
seem bigger?
This feeling this used to be a battlefield, you know, just a hunch. Look, mystical powers, very cool. So putting on a mask that's scary and whispers to you, that's even cooler. By the way, I would not survive very long in the world of Cthulhu. Oh, this book with strange markings? Let me just read it. Who needs sanity after all? Sanity's for the weak and the stupid. And I am neither of those.
I always knew I was a sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A six-hour child is missing! I repeat, a six-hour is missing. I can be rewarded. Special rules by the grace of the Queen.
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would
The Reed's a crowd. That's rude.
even knew.
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
You can't really fit a self. What do you call it? You can't really fit a fourth wall breaking narrator into any game, and it really doesn't fit inside this game. Like, if I want that, I'll play Stanley Parable. It's the Reedham Town Square. Neat robots.
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Yeah, exactly. Stanley Parable is a great game. I might replay it again. It's been a while.
I've got a card up my sleeve, in my chest, up my nose, up me... well, everywhere. Let's trade.
Bah.
I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are. This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose. Everything's owned by someone. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are. I suppose it is. I don't know any other way to live, you understand. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord our King of Freedom, before his murder. Royal families are like servants. They tend to expand to the size of their manor. Just so. but I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
What is a queen if a king has a vassal? King of Kings, stuff like that.
Fascinating.
Don't think about it.
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment? Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings. Oh, what fun. Yes, let's. So, since you're hearing this for the first time, let me tell you about the three siblings involved. There's the paranoid Count up in High Bet Haven to the west. The soft and coddled Duke living in Fogwash Garden to the north. And the duty-bound and tough-as-heck Baroness living out east on Wildcard
I think
Hill.
that might be a bit too obvious.
Who do you think
I think it
killed
might
their
be something
father
very
and
stupid, like
started this
he
bloody
choked on a
civil war?
pastry.
None of them? None of them? Oh, I've never heard
Or it's all of them, they
such
just
a
want to
thing
have some
before.
fun. It's gonna be like something slightly subversive. If they actually go for the queen, that's a bit sad.
Down right here in my survey.
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this? Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child.
You really look like you need some sleep.
Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid Count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all. I promise it, stranger.
The attack has begun! The king must be saved! What? Identify yourself, stranger!
Okay, that's pretty great. The Walking King that's made out of, whatever those are called again in English.
I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war. Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember? What? How did you know my name? What? I've never seen you before in my life. The king! Protect the king from danger!
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Woo, woo, woo.
Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark too. Just a little bit.
just a little bit of dementia.
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing. Can't say I did, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does. Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially...
Slightly worse than mine. I mostly remembered what I did last time when I played Ace Attorney, I think. Maybe.
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures. All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him. As well they should. You should be afraid, child.
More than one, I think.
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Oh, you fool of a took.
Well, good luck with that, stranger. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now. Oh, you really are in over your head. Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him. The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrew Alley. And he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrew Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see. If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
Well, I think we're gonna have to turn out the street lights.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched.
Well, that was easy.
Truth, I did too.
Are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names.
Why does it look like he's wearing a gimp suit?
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
Because he's wearing a gimp suit for the children, of course.
He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards. Or in this case, children. Besides, you don't have what I need. Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do, anyway.
before this silly war. That may be true, but there is another truth. That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be. Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me. That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the Triplets' War to end. I care about being feared. Before this war, I was the most terrifying thing in the world of random. Children would be afraid to whisper my name in case I came for them. And often, I did. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that. I don't care how. I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder.
What would give that away?
I've been around for centuries even. I know more than your mortal world has forgotten. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again. For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
That wasn't a bit of bad exposition, but you know, a bit long. Anyway, that was neat. Let's go and see what we can do.
That poor woman, completely mad.
Have you seen Nishka?
Ah, it's moved.
You, I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we? No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry, what did you want? Oh, with the children. The 3 children. They... Well, something happened. There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but... I'm sorry, it was such a shame, such a... I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you? I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where
That's
I
a
can
bloody
see
understatement.
things so clearly, and then poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back.
That sounds mightily
If you
convenient.
could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it. I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about? Oh, if only I could remember. That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
What's over here?
Case full of thought case against Balaism del Force, Zoe Black,
Yeah, some ways. It's a little bit slow. The animations are still kind of mediocre. The combat's a bit better because we had Danny.
Yes, Warzone was no place.
You missed the Shadow Man. I'm sure you'd love him in his gimp suit. I don't actually know what the reviews say about this, but it has moments of very, very nice things, and then it just kind of breaks down.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power? And now, even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
It's the Count, ladies and gentlemen. The Count has won the role.
All bets are off when you've got a new card from old Matty Dex, Esquire.
Well, we're gonna be on the battlefield. As a part of this guy's loading zone. What do we have? Welcome to World War I, kids.
Predict are the rolls of the Queen's Dark Dice, but everything. Hi there, I'm Tea-Time Tootsie. I used to be our late King's master planner. Hey, we don't choose our names, our parents did. Oh, well, the Nanny Fortuna renamed me after my, previous master was murdered. I hear she likes tea. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's Dark Dice, but everything else I know. Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. I just invented that saying right now. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the Colossuses moves.
What an unprecedented observation.
I can detect that too. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning Colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No, only I see it. By the order of Nane Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them. Although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
Isn't that where we... Man, I'm impressed. He transported me 5 meters to the back.
Dicey, over there!
Someone has entered your ruined castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this Count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
Huh.
All bets are off when you've got a new card from old Matty Dex, Esquire.
What do we even have?
Hello, you've made it to Three Town, have you? Be careful here, those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cards, eh? I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards! Let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present? So, let's trade, shall we?
I feel this is just Hamster when he's gonna play more Magic. I'm gonna need to buy more cards no matter what. If I want to actually do something. Yeah, one looks interesting. You mostly draft. I prefer. I haven't done many drafting. I've only done 1 or 2. I'd still really like to do more, but there aren't that many events here.
The Count? I love that guy. You don't? He's great! There's definitely no doubt.
Oh yeah, you're right. But I prefer playing in real life with actual cards.
It's super normal to go even crazier because your imaginary friend Shmoo is missing. Now that's something I'll absolutely deny. I definitely love the Count, and I'm not just saying this because I truly regret our leadership. I deny it! Okay, I gotta go. If we talk too long, someone might think we're conspiring against him, which again, it's great. Can't wait until the Queen rolls her dice and it's our time to fight and maybe die for him again. It's so great and normal.
Die again? Are you talking from personal experience or just in general? Anyway, I am very mixed about this game. I think the combat's okay if a bit slow, but the whole game just feels... It just feels like it's missing a bunch of polish. In so many ways. The voice acting's there, but there's no voice acting for the dialogue for her, unless it's in cutscenes. The animations are poor, especially when speaking. They are extremely repeated and wooden, making them look extremely uncanny. Like, I know this game isn't really meant to be realistic, but like, good grief, it's not great to look at. And of course, it's all a bit slow. To be fair, that really depends on what you like in a game. I don't think it's all that bad. There are some dialogue bits which can be a bit faster, especially when you have all the 3 options that are identical. Just carry on at that point. But that's going to be it for me for tonight. Thank you all for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm not sure if I'll stream this game again. We'll see. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to be back tomorrow evening at the earliest with more Patreon games. That will be Ace Attorney as well as Halcyon 6. See you then.